Welcome to MLS Matchday 15 update video. Currently, it is Matchday 16 today, so I'll get that prediction video today, hopefully before 7:30, which it kicks off today. So let's get to MLS Matchday 15. Seattle getting a 1-0 win against Dallas. A huge win for San Diego with a 2-1 win against LA Galaxy. New York Red Bulls taking down DC 2-0. Charlotte gets a massive home win against Columbus in the Queen City. LAFC dropped points, I would say, with a 2-2 draw against Montreal. Miami drew with Philadelphia, and they were down 3-1, and they come back to score 2 more goals to at least get a point against Seattle. Orlando getting a 1-0 win against Portland. Nashville, they're showing they can be a legitimate threat with a 2-1 win against Toronto. Austin and Minnesota both end up a draw, 1-1. New England KC, thriller, 3-3 draw. Colorado takes down St. Louis, 1-0. Vancouver with a classic game, and they win it on the road against Real Salt Lake, 3-2. A draw between San Jose and Houston with a 3-3 draw. New York City getting a 3-1 win against Chicago. And Atlanta getting a massive 4-2 win against Cincinnati. Let's go to the winners and losers performance-wise. The biggest winners is San Diego. How about this game? We started with an LA Galaxy scored a goal. Then San Diego comes back and said, not so fast. We scored a 1-1 game, 90 minutes, 90 seconds for that. And then we go to 90 minutes and plus, I believe, 7 minutes added time. And Chucky Lozano scored the game winner against LA Galaxy. That was huge. I did not expect San Diego. And I think people were maybe expecting San Diego this high. But some people, like maybe me, of course, believe that maybe San Diego is going to be a playoff team and not, title contenders, that kind of stuff. Well, are they legitimate a title contenders for the MLS this season? We'll find out when they play Seattle tonight. Let's go to Orlando. How about Orlando? They're on a winning streak. They're on a roll. Portland was going to be, I predict Portland to make a big win, but unfortunately, Orlando spoils it with a 1-0 win, and that was huge. They're trying to climb up to the table. It's at least in top 5 for the moment, and this team is climbing up. How about Nashville? They are now 3rd place. They're currently 3rd place in the Eastern Conference. Who would have predicted Nashville to be 3rd in the East? I did not. And then I give it to Atlanta, and this is huge. Here is why. Atlanta has been winless since April 12th. So it's been past a month for Atlanta to get a huge win, and they got one on Sunday soccer night. And that was huge. They get a 4-2 win against Cincinnati. They end a winless streak, and they're back in the win column. Can they do it against Orlando tonight? We'll find out. Losers are Columbus. Listen. I picked Columbus to beat Charlotte, but again, this is a real tough result because they have dropped to 5th place in the Eastern Conference, and they have to climb back if they're going to prove they can be the top team in the East. So else is Cincinnati. Cincinnati is a same thing with Columbus. I think they are now in 3rd place in the East. Actually, in 4th in the East. So they got to get back on track. Actually, my apologies. 2nd place. They got to climb back in the top. Prove they can be the best team in the East. I'm going to give it to Portland. And yes, I know they've been having 2 draw results. Their last 2 MLS matches, there were 2 draws. Now in this one against Orlando was a huge game for them to win, but it came short against Orlando. And let's go to St. Louis. And the biggest story yesterday has they have parted ways with their manager, and it's going to be an interesting storyline because this is the third club that they have parted ways with manager, which of course Montreal did it, Kansas City did it, and now St. Louis is now going to search for a new head coach for next season's MLS season. If you have not seen my other videos, go check them out on my channel. Of course, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell for more sports news. Also, I will drop my Matchday 16 prediction video once this video gets uploaded, and I hope to get it done by today before 7:30. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.